doesn't look that bad. Just this vegetation. Okay, we have something here as well. Although it's not that much. Brambles here. All I need to do, remove it. Then I think I will just collect all the grass in one place and maybe even start digging today. Although I had some thoughts about digging that I will let you know later on. For now, let's remove all this grass. Okay, I think I'm doing well. Although I'm constantly losing this tool in the grass all the time. Also, I think the neighbor bees doesn't like me too much. For some reason they were running after me already 2 times. So I guess I have to stay away from that side. Really hard. You know, obviously the tools I'm using and the grass thrasher is not ideal for the site this big. Not sure if you remember, in 2 episodes ago, I think it was 2nd episode, I found some concrete slabs that I was complaining about. But you know what, these slabs will not go anywhere because it turned out that it's the base of the existing greenhouse. See all this, this was the old greenhouse, and it might be quite useful. I never did any woodwork before, I didn't build any greenhouses, but I think I don't even have to get approval for it, as normally you always have to get approval for pond or any kind of structure. Although if it's here, you know, we will try to use all the planks that I found, which you can see there, and maybe build on the top of it. The other option would be to just build polytunnel. Although it's good to know that we have something like this over here. About the good things that happened last time, I've met my neighbor, whose plot you can see over there. He's on this site for over 20 years, which is, you know, it's good to have someone with such experience so nearby. I might have a few questions here and there. And you know, he also mentioned about the owner of my plot, who was very experienced, also at his age, and as far as I heard, he was growing a lot of raspberries here. Also, my new neighbor was so kind to borrow me this tool. Now, what's that? Right, this looks a bit like a golf club, connection of the golf club with a sight at the end. The idea is that you keep this blade in parallel to the soil, very near the soil, and it's gonna do this nice cut and make the grass very short, and it works quite well. Anyway, the remaining grass, you see, that's the remaining grass that I need to cut, and I will try to do it using my new tool. I think this grass is still too long to being dug out, so I will try to remove it and also clear area over there. That's what I already cut from my side. I cannot use it as a mulch really. There is a lot of weed seeds inside. But anyway, we're getting rid of the grass, and this plot start to look a bit better. I cut the grass up to this point. Now you see this area looks quite good to be finally dug out. Now I decided to leave grass lying over there, because if I will rake it straight away, weeds will have easier time to go through. I hope that by leaving it there, it will buy me some time while I'm working on this side. So we're just gonna take it, step by step. What else? Now the question is, do I need to dig at all? I mean, I don't like it. If I would say one thing that I don't like about gardening is digging. But it wastes your time. It takes so much energy, and it destroys soil life as well. It's just no point doing that really. However, I decided to do it in this case because I'm very new on this site. Now I also see some, you see, this is quite uneven. We have a lot of holes, if you can say that, after raised beds. So I guess by digging I would level everything up. I will ensure that there is no trash underneath. I think there can be anything on site like this. Okay, so I just started and must say two things. The soil, this is not the clay, as far as I can tell. It's nice, crumbly. It might be some kind of sandy soil. Well, what I would like to show you is how much grass I have. All this has to be dug out, uprooted. Look at that. I didn't even realize, but I think I have a nest. I'll just touch it and look what's going on around. Now, because of that I cannot dig in this area anymore. So I will have to move to another side of the garden until they calm down. But I still don't know what to do with them, to be honest. Good news is the sun is no longer there. So you know it's better, but all my water is gone already. I just didn't take enough. I didn't know that I'm gonna eat so much when I will start digging. Well, the other good news is that I have a lot of blackberries and they are amazing, honestly. It's amazing that you can have something growing, you know, on its own and be so delicious. Anyway, I'll try to get some energy from this and continue digging. I still have another half an hour or so. So that's where we are, and you know, digging is, I think it's the hardest thing I've done so far, but you know, this coming from the IT guys who sits in front of computer most of the time, it's not a surprise. While digging, I must say, I know why people appreciate having rototiller. You know, this would be just literally a few minutes and I would have everything uprooted, dug to the nice fine structure which I can then nicely work with rake, and that's it. But some people use also weed killers, right? You apply weed killer and then it's much easier to dig because you don't have to deal with the sod that have to decompose. Yeah, but then I thought, you know, what's the thing is, if you use rototiller, you kill a lot of earthworms, right? When you use chemicals to kill, it's even worse. You kill all the soil biology. And you know, this plot was lying like that for years. You know, the grass were growing, and then they will fall down and they decompose and return everything that they took. So why destroying all this, you know, all those nutrients? And I have a lot of time, I can dig through it, and digging is much less, it's not gonna kill so many worms as rototilling. So that's what we did. I was hoping it's gonna be a bit more. I was really hoping that I'm gonna do at least half of it, this plot. But you know, that's how it is. It's really tough to dig, tougher than I thought. Anyway, that's the beginning. Now let it stay there. Everything is uprooted. I hope it's gonna start decomposing and then gonna take it from there. Anyway guys, I guess I see you in the next episode then. Have a great week. Bye.